The racing channel will be taking 5 races from Epsom, and it's the Epsom Cazoo Derby this weekend. Scott, obviously a time-honoured race, and great that we're taking it on our racing channel for all those subscribers. They can, if they wish to sit up till 11:30, which I'm sure many of them will do, they can obviously watch all the coverage from Epsom.
It's a classic race. It's a great event, and you know, if you're a racing fan, these are the races you love to stay up and watch. Whether it's Dubai, Hong Kong, England, Australia. This is one of the all-time classic races, and like I said, if you're a racing fan, you'll be glued into it.
Yeah, indeed. Let's have a look at the card then for the Derby. It's due off at 11:30 p.m. Singapore time. Now, there's a look at the field. Now, many people that will be across the news, a lot of these Aidan O'Brien horses potentially won't be running, but Bolshoi Ballet, and we'll take a look at his most recent run and win in the Derrinstown Stud Derby Trial. He looks likely, Scott, to be the only runner for Ballydoyle. High definition, I believe, will go to the Irish Derby. And obviously Godolphin well represented as well. Adair, the second in the Lingfield Derby Trial. Hurricane Lane, another one of theirs also. So Aidan just with one runner. Possibly.
It's a bit different to years gone by, isn't it? He's always been well represented. He's the powerhouse as well as Godolphin in European racing. And look, he's won 8 derbies in the last 20 years. So that's an amazing effort. People go their whole life trying to win just one.
Yeah.
So
haven't run him also.
And yeah, he's one that he's just a gifted trainer.
Also, there you can see Max Swinney is number 9 on this card. I mean, at time of recording, obviously declarations have not fully been made, but we're sort of a fair idea as to who is running, and obviously those Ballydoyle horses, I think it will be left with just one runner in Bolshoi Ballet. But Max Swinney, the Irish Guineas winner. Mohalef in there as well. Jim Crowley will ride for William Haggis. He was a good winner last time. Some really smart horses in this. Mojo Star is a maiden, represents Richard Hannon. One Ruler, another Godolphin ride. James Doyle will take the ride there. The Mediterranean and Co. Van Gogh will not be running, I don't believe, in this race. Third Realm is the mount of Andrea Atzani. Roger Varian, having won the Lingfield Derby Trial, and further down Youth Spirit for the excellent Tom Marquand, Andrew Balding. Well, we mentioned, obviously, the favourite on the international markets. He's around about sort of 5-4 even money favourite, Bolshoi Ballet. And we can take a look at his Derrinstown Stud Derby Trial win at Leopardstown. Now, this is obviously a massive win. This is a recognised Derby Trial. What did you make of this? I mean, this was mind-boggling and blowing, really. And the fact that Aidan is more than likely at this stage going to turn up with just one runner in the Derby, he clearly thinks this guy is the real deal.
Well, he's going to rock up on the weekend with the favourite, and when they win a race like this leading into an Epsom Derby, or sorry...
well, it is an Epsom Derby.
Yeah,
right?
It is an Epsom Derby. It's a great lead-up race, and Aidan O'Brien has won this race 14 times leading into a Derby.
Sure.
That's an amazing stat, anywhere in the world to win the lead-up. So he knows what it takes to win a Derby, he knows the horses he has to have, and that's extremely dominant. Yeah,
the interesting stat I saw, actually, I think Jess Stafford from Racing TV actually posted it on Twitter. He's to be Aidan's only runner in the Derby. In fact, when this horse's side Galileo won the Derby as well, many years ago now, over 20 years ago, he was actually his only runner as well.
Wow.
So he sort of knows Aidan. He says, right, this is the one. We'll go there with a strong chance.
I was going back through, obviously, the last 20 years, maybe probably the last 30 years, to be honest. It's a real stallion-making race. The horses that have won this race, Quest for Fame, Galileo, Authorise. I remember Authorise was Frankie Dettori's first Derby, and it took him so long to win one after trying so many times. Cedar Stars, Camelot. Yeah. Like, it's a race that is just full of class, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
and I think John Leap is another one to consider as well, just on a selection basis. He won a Fairway Stakes last time out, and he's actually named after John Dunlop, who obviously had good success in this race, trained by his son Ed. The dam of this horse is Snow Fairy, who won an Oaks and was an international globe-trotting mare. So it's all there. Frankie Dettori has now actually come in for the ride. So for me, John Leaper, I think internationally he's around about 6 or 7 to 1. I think he's a really good chance, and probably Third Realm, having won the Lingfield Derby Trial last time, he could be a bit of value as well. But look, Bolshoi Ballet clearly is the favourite. If I had to ask you for a selection?
Oh, look, I'm sticking with Bolshoi Ballet. I think he's a standout one, to be honest. If he doesn't step up, and it's going to be quite tricky to find another winner, but all the markets have shown that the support has come for Bolshoi Ballet. He looks the one that's been well backed, and you know, when Aidan O'Brien says, you know, I've got one runner in the Derby, he obviously thinks he doesn't need any more contingents to get the win. Yeah,
correct indeed. Well, plenty to look forward to there. Not just 12 from Kranji, but you've also got 5 from Epsom, including the Cazoo Epsom Derby of 2021. Scott